Hello everyone, welcome to Anime No Me, and thank you for joining us for another One Piece video. Red-haired Shanks could possibly have one of the most powerful crews in the One Piece world, having extremely strong pirates who have individual skills capable of defeating any enemy that ever gets in their way. Now, because this crew is so strong without the benefit of devil fruits, this makes many One Piece fans question why Shanks only has crew members who don't possess the power of a devil fruit. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the possible reasons, in addition to analyzing the great power of this Yonko crew. But before we dive into the video, if you're new to the channel, or even if you've watched a bunch of our videos, we'd be absolutely honored if you'd leave us a like, and even subscribe, and maybe leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of the video. It really helps us out, especially with that old YouTube algorithm, and it keeps motivating us to make more content. And if you'd like to help out the channel in a bigger way, consider sharing this video or another one of your favorites with a friend. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So my friends, the crew of the red-haired pirates, led by the legendary Shanks, is known around the world for its strength, skill, and courage, and is currently considered one of the 4 strongest crews in the world of One Piece. One of the facts that makes this crew quite remarkable is the fact that members do not possess any powerful abilities of a devil fruit, but instead rely on just their hockey skills and combat weapons to take on their enemies. This unique approach makes them not only exceptionally powerful, but demonstrates the level of skill this group of pirates has, making them the only prominent pirate group that doesn't possess any devil fruit powers. Starting with the captain, red-haired Shanks himself, he is one of the Yonko, which is one of the 4 most powerful pirates in the world, and his skill in hockey is second to none, being a master of all 3 types of hockey, and possibly possessing a hockey level similar or even possibly surpassing that of the former Pirate King Goldie Roger, who was Shanks' former captain and his mentor. In addition to his frightening level of hockey mastery, Shanks is also a skilled swordsman, as well as a charismatic leader who inspires loyalty in all of his crew. Now, in the past, he even competed against Hawkeye Mihawk to see who would become the greatest swordsman in the world, but since losing his arm after saving Luffy, Shanks ended up losing this dispute out of kind of default. Another notable member of the crew is Ben Beckman. Now, he's the first officer and right-hand man of the red-haired pirates, and he's known for his incredible intelligence as well as his tactical skills. Now, Beckman is a master of hockey just like his captain is, and is also extremely experienced and a remarkable hockey user in his own right, because even before joining the crew, Beckman already was incredibly strong and feared wherever he went, meaning he already had a well-established reputation across the world. Beckman's aim with long-range weapons is extremely accurate, and he's recognized as one of the best marksmen in the pirate world. On top of that, he's also very skilled with swords and short-range weapons because of his enormous physical and natural strength. Next, let's talk about Yasopp, a sharpshooter who also stands out as a member of the red-haired pirates. Now, he is a master of ranged weapons, capable of hitting targets with astounding accuracy from incredible distances. His skill with these long-range weapons is feared by many, and he's often seen as a formidable opponent. And he's also currently one of the most recognized sharpshooters in the world, if not considered the best. Moving on to Lucky Roux, he's one of the biggest and bulkiest members of the crew, and is known for his unrivaled physical strength. But he also possesses incredible stamina and is capable of withstanding attacks that would be fatal to most other people. His imposing presence, as well as his destructive power, make him a formidable combatant in battle. And don't let Lucky Roux's large size fool you. He is also incredibly fast. Just think back to the very beginning of our story when we saw Luffy as a young boy. Lucky Roux was eating and standing on the other side of a group of pirates, and then almost immediately appeared next to a different pirate and shot him in the head, showing an unbelievable level of blinding speed from this large crewmate. Our next crew member is Rockstar, the messenger of the red-haired pirates. Now, he too is a prominent member. Now, although his exact abilities are lesser known, it's presumed that he too possesses considerable strength and skill to be entrusted with the important task of representing the crew to other pirates and well as Marines. In addition to these distinguished members, the crew of the red-haired pirates is made up of several other highly skilled and experienced individuals, as well as smaller crews that make up a larger grand fleet. Now, together they form a formidable, cohesive team capable of taking on and defeating even the most powerful foes. Their dedication to mastering hockey and skillful use of weapons make them an extraordinarily powerful group of pirates and are feared on all of the seas. Now, the red-haired pirates is truly an outstanding example of how strategy, skill, as well as determination can overcome even the most supernatural abilities of the devil fruits. One of the speculations that circulated the fanbase about the reasons why the crew members of the red-haired pirates do not have devil fruits is related to the personal choice of each member. Now, this idea suggests that the members consciously chose not to consume a devil fruit, preferring instead to hone their skills in hockey as well as their weapons. This choice could be based on their preferred fighting style, or even based on the belief that mastery of hockey and skillful use of weapons offer a greater versatility than acquiring specific powers from from a devil fruit. Through this intensive hockey training and perfecting their traditional weapon techniques, this actually gives them a wider range of abilities, as well as the ability to adapt to different combat situations. Another idea suggests that the red-haired pirates place a greater emphasis on traditional training and emphasize developing their natural physical abilities. And they may even consider conventional martial skills and physical strength essential, honoring a more classic approach to battle. This approach could actually be based on the belief that devil fruit power could be volatile, limiting, or even a weakness in certain combat situations. And as such, they prefer to rely on more fundamental combat techniques, using their hockey and honing their physical skills without relying on these supernatural powers. Additionally, the red-haired pirates crew can still adopt a strategic combat style that values cunning, teamwork, as well as hand-to-hand combat skills. They could also prioritize tactics and strategy and approaches that focus on overcoming opponents through those strategies with exceptional physical abilities, rather than relying solely on the abilities afforded by devil fruits, as some other crews have. Because if you look at other crews, it's almost as if they depend on a captain or a certain crew member's devil fruit ability, whereas the red-haired pirates are all equal on the same footing. By mastering the different types of hockey, they're able to predict and react to opponents' movements, which allow them to fight with greater efficiency and effectiveness on the battlefield. And as stated by Kaido himself, through hockey, the user is able to overcome everything, even wielders of extremely powerful devil fruits. Yet another idea in the fanbase suggests that the red-haired pirates are actually driven by a quest for individual freedom and autonomy. Now, led by Shanks, who is known for his free spirit, they may see the consumption of a devil fruit as a form of addiction or even restriction on their physical abilities. But by not having a specific power attached to a devil fruit, they can value each member's individuality and ability to meet any challenge that comes their way. If you think about it, this approach actually increases the further diversity of their crew because it allows each crew member to develop their own unique skill set and excel in their respective areas of expertise, being recognized worldwide for their skills and not just for the power of a devil fruit. In summary, from the leadership of Shanks, the red-haired pirates is renowned for its remarkable strength and skill, and they do stand out for the fact that they don't have any devil fruits, and this actually makes them much more impressive because they demonstrate that they're capable of facing formidable challenges using only hockey, weapons, and skill alone. Each member of this crew is recognized in their specific area in which they are most prominent, making their fame travel the whole world. And remember that most of these crewmates already had a very large and well-known reputation prior to joining up with Shanks, and this makes them all the more recognizable worldwide because they are so skilled in this particular fighting style. Now, this also makes their approach very similar to Mihawk, who too lacks a devil fruit power and is recognized as the greatest swordsman in the world, a feat that Shanks' pirates are probably aiming to achieve, but just in different ways and with different weapons. And as I said earlier, the fact that none of the crew members have devil fruits in the red-haired pirates raises interesting questions and speculation, such as personal choice, or training regimens, or their preference for a certain strategic combat style, or even autonomy and freedom for their individuality. But regardless of the reasons, the crew of the red-haired pirates stands out as a group of powerful and skilled, as well as feared pirates, capable of facing the most formidable adversaries, and even managing to become one of the 4 most powerful crews in the world of One Piece. And any pirate that hears the name or feels their presence stands in great fear. So the red-haired pirates are true examples of skill, courage, and mastery in combat without ever having to rely on supernatural powers. And they also continue to inspire respect and admiration in the pirate world, demonstrating that determination, hard training, and mastery of one's weapon and techniques are essential elements in becoming true masters at sea. So with all that said, my friends, we'd now love to know what you think about it. Why do you think the red-haired pirates have stayed away from getting devil fruits? Do you think that it's really about personal choice and freedom and autonomy? Or is there a deeper reason? Or are they, like Shanks, just inspired by the greatness that Goldie Roger could achieve without the use of any devil fruit? Also, what other kinds of powers and abilities do you think we'll see from this amazing crew? And when do you think we'll get this famous matchup and reunion between the red-haired pirates and Luffy's crew? Let us know what you think in the comments below. So as we wrap up our video today, we'd like to thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who've made it here to the very end. Be sure to comment on any themes or ideas that you'd like to see in future videos. And also, since you made it this far, give us a like and hit that subscribe button before you head out to take on the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you all in our next video. Let's keep sailing this giant sea together. Take care.